right. Now the data science part of the talk starts. So we always like numbers, we like graphs, and Brighton has taught us how to make pretty plots. So this is Brighton's script. Thank you, Brighton. So these are like trends across time. I think we've seen a record number of papers. The number of acceptances has gotten a little bit down from last year. I think last year was the record number of high acceptance of like 70 plus papers. This year we have 62. In terms of trends, we are clearly growing as a community. We want to accept more, which is part of the reason we are moving to the dual track program and creating like more space for in-depth discussions. In terms of the acceptance rate, I think like in the 80s, we saw like the highest acceptance rate of SIGCOMMs, much smaller community. I think we're trending slightly up from the early 2000s to now. So I think we should accept more papers. This year took a little bit of a blip compared to last year, but hopefully that's just a noise, and we will correct it soon and accept more cool papers. All right, and in terms of like, we also did like some cool data analysis on like the topics. It seems like measurements and data center networks are in the top right corner of your of the accepted to submitted sort of graph. Most number of papers had like some measurement or data center networks. We had a number of papers in ML for networking, networking for ML that also reflects in the program. Things like quantum, economics, and other kinds of things had like a fewer number of papers and not many accepted in that category as well. Can share more about this data and if you want to look at like trends across time as well. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fairly consistent with what we have seen in the past few years in terms of topic frequencies and acceptance rates. And with that, this is like the most exciting part and the most fun part for us is to give out like cool awards to the most outstanding things in the community. The first award is the Best Paper Award, and we thank the Best Paper Award committee. So the way we did this was we found nominations from the program committee. Anybody could nominate papers, and then we appointed a non-conflicting committee to evaluate the nominations. So thanks to the committee for for evaluating all these very carefully and diligently doing this process. I'm just creating the more suspense here. So this is like a fake suspense to fill the program. With that drum roll for the Best Paper Award, and the Best Paper Award for SIGCOMM 2024 goes to the next generation of BGP data collection platforms. If one of the authors or some of the authors could come up to stage and please collect their awards. Make sure they got the right one. Okay, cool. All right, please come up. Please come on. We do have like award plaques for all of you, but we couldn't host them on stage. We'll give you one, and you can collect the rest later. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's our official photographer.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Great. Okay.
So in addition to the Best Paper Award, we have also selected the Best Student Paper Award. This award goes to Understanding the Host Network from Atul Vadpalapati. Please come up. And Sesham Agrawal, Henry Shu, Boris Karitsky, Arvind Krishnamurthy, Rachid Agrawal.
That's it.
We have honorable. We also have two honorable mentions. These are also great papers. One is Espresso, Compressively Reasoning about External Routes Using Symbolic Simulation. The second one is Crux, GPU Efficient Communication Scheduling for Deep Learning Training. Congratulations to them as well.
Yeah, so I think we have a very active Slack channel, so please go to SIGCOMM Slack and engage in the conference technical sessions. We've created like different threads for each of the papers and the sessions, so go and like ask questions on the conference Slack channels. The session chairs will also poll the Slack channels for the questions. You can go hashtag SIGCOMM'24 tech sessions. There's also a link on the Slack to the site for the public paper reviews and discussions. We encourage the authors to post a response. We encourage the community to go ask questions and engage in this sort of public discourse and discussion about the accepted papers and what got them accepted, what got the PC excited about those papers as well. All right. And with that, I believe we also have the conference scribing. Thanks to Chia for handling it. There's a Discord site called Everything in SIGCOMM'. There's volunteers who are actually scribing in addition to the public reviews as well. So please go check that out and contribute to the discussion there as well. And there's something about the SIGCOMM Cares. Xiaowei, are you going to talk about SIGCOMM Cares?
All right. So I'm here to talk about the values of our communities. So ACM has a policy against harassment at ACM activities. This includes SIGCOMM. Also, this is because open exchange of ideas is central to ACM, to SIGCOMM, and also to research in general. This necessitates an environment in which every individual is treated with respect. So there are several unacceptable behaviors that include any action directed at an individual that makes the participation uncomfortable, and also any degrading comments that are on a person's appearance and maybe sexual orientation. And of course, like sexual harassment of any kind is unacceptable here at the conference. Also at the online space, such as the Slack channels. So ACM has a formal way for you to report such incidents. So here, there's a link, there's a form there. If you experience any of these incidents, please report, feel free to report. And you can report anonymously or identify yourself. And there's a very stringent control over who can access these reports and for what reason. And particularly, you can decide whether you want such incidents to be investigated or you just want to keep a record so that you have the opportunity to have it investigated later. So reporting or dealing with such incidents can be very difficult. So SIGCOMM Cares is here to help you. Typically, this involves a conversation to discuss what happened and whether the behavior is falling into the acceptable category or not. So we can help you in a number of ways, like providing a listening ear and providing advice regarding the behavior. And we, as a committee, can also address community concerns by initiating policy changes. And also, we can assist you in filing the formal complaints. To SIGCOMM ACM COPE, please note we cannot enforce punitive measures, but ACM COPE can. All right, so currently there are 6 CARES committee members. Please feel free to email any of us here listed on this page. And in particular, Sujita and I are here in the conference. We are here to help you, so just please feel free to reach out directly to us. And finally, I'd like to give special thanks to 2 CARES committee members, Sujita and Justin, who will be stepping down at the end of this year. And we have 2 and more openings. So serving is caring. So please nominate yourself or someone to the SIGCOMM Cares Committee. The nomination will open until September 30th. So here is the QR code, and I will also post the URL link in the Slack channel.